Wow. I am officially 1 week post-op. Um, just a quick little video talking about how I feel. I'm fine, obviously. Able to move around a lot better than I did, of course, a week ago. Stomach's still a little sore. My back gives me hell some nights. It's like some days I'll do really, really good and be up moving around and like doing stuff around the house and stuff like that, and then probably around 6 or 7 o'clock I'm like crashed, like burnt out, like I don't have anything left to give. I'm really tired, really sore, really achy. So I guess I need to pace myself, which is funny because I've been telling people all this morning that I'm going back to work next week. I'm bored, I'm tired of sitting in the house. Like I've this is not for me. Like maybe if I was like on a vacation and had, a plethora of things to do to keep me occupied, then it would have been a cool little vacay. But being sick and sitting here, not having anything to do except for rewatching my favorite episode of Game of Thrones and having people, do things for me and me having to wait, I don't like it. I don't know. None for me, thanks. I want to go back to work. I want to be productive. I want to do something. Physically, like I said, I feel pretty good for the most part, other than the things that I mentioned just a few minutes ago. I'm able to sit up a lot better, still using my little pillow to, keep stuff up against my tummy, and I feel like an ache, like right in this area, and I guess I should, my glue is starting to peel, especially on this one here, and I'm a picker, so I'm trying not to pick at it, but they itch. This one is starting to peel. The one inside my navel is not really doing anything, and I think that's the ugliest scar, but whatever. Small thing. That's pretty much it. Like, I'm super bored. I'm ready to go do something with myself other than sit here and eat, because 40s fatness is a real thing, and I was knocking on the door beforehand. I'm just ready to be productive. Like, I know that I need to pace myself, and I know that the downtime is supposed to be like 6 weeks or whatever, and it's only been a full week for me. I get it, and I'm definitely going to listen to my body and not push myself to do something that I'm not ready for. But definitely, if I feel like it next week, then I'm going back to work. Like, it of course may not be as many hours as I was doing before, and that's fine, but I have to do something. Like, I have made my son's graduation announcements and invites. I've planned my academic year for the next semester. I've read books. I've watched TV. Like, I'm used to a typical day for me would consist of like me either going to work or to my internship, coming home, cooking, doing schoolwork, blase blah, and going to bed and doing something similar all over again the next day. So like, I really I'm getting emails and messages and all types of stuff that doesn't matter right now, but anyway, yeah, I'm like super bored and ready to be productive. Trying to think. Regular bowel movements, transparency, not having any problems with bowel, urine, anything like that. I guess I was one of the lucky ones, because I see, quite a few people were saying that they didn't, they couldn't do anything until like 6 days post-op. And of course, if you watch the videos, then you know that wasn't a problem for me. Like I said, I'm able to move around. I'm mobile. I walk probably a little slower than what I'm used to walking. I'm able to shower by myself without having anybody help me get in and out now. it's just the crash and burn. Like I said, I'll be doing good like majority of the day, up, moving around, I don't, of course I'm not vacuuming or anything like that. I will go in the kitchen and like wipe down the stove, or wash some pots if there's some in the sink or something like that. I'm not doing anything that I feel like is strenuous. I'm able to move around for the most part, and then midday it's like, yeah girl, you've done a lot, you should probably go to sleep. So find myself going to bed a lot earlier than what I'm used to, but then of course I'm waking up a lot earlier than what I'm used to. Before surgery, it's not like I slept a lot anyway, so that's not really a thing for me. I need my nails done. Look at this. Yeah, it's time for me to get out the house. Other than that, nothing really to share, guys. I mean, it's been a pretty uneventful week, and I'm very grateful for that, because I've read of vaginal cuff tears and people not having a good appetite and having really hard time getting back on track after a hysterectomy, and that's not been the case for me at all, which further makes me feel like made the right decision. It's been really uneventful, and I guess kind of textbook, or maybe not textbook, of what it is to heal from something like this. I feel okay. Last week, this time, of course, I was literally just coming out of surgery. I was looking at my clock. I was literally just coming out of surgery, and I had the really hard time with the Percocets and that not working for me, and being really sick from that and the anesthesia, and not being able to eat. And it's nothing like that now. Like, my appetite is really back on track. Eating and snacking like I did before, making my little smoothies, drinking my coffee, eating several times a day. I don't have any real issues with pain. Like, to this day still, I think it's only been 2 Dilaudid that I've taken, and maybe in the past week, maybe 5 or 6 ibuprofen 800s that I've taken, because I haven't really felt like I needed anything else. My heating pad has done me justice when it comes to a lot of my aches and pains. I do rely on that a lot. So yeah, 1 full weekend. I feel okay. I'm bored. Unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, I guess it's dependent. Nothing to share with you guys. I don't have any horror stories. I've not fallen. No bleeding. Like, I'd say after probably maybe day 3 or 4, no bleeding whatsoever. Which, baby, I'm really looking forward to that. I had one of my best friends message me early and tell me that she sees a change in me already, and that she feels again, I made the right decision, that she was looking forward to what my new normal was going to be, and I am too. I want to know what it feels like to have the energy and not spend $100-something a month on sanitary products for ultra tampons and overnight pads, and have to sleep on a towel, and plan my life around having a period, and the nausea and the cramps and the body spasms and all of the things that came along with having fibroids. I want to see what my life is going to be like without that. I think it's super dope that I made this decision, and that I had a really good gynecologist that helped me find what was going to be right for me. Excuse me. I don't really have anything else to share. I'm hoping to get out of the house this weekend. I really want to drive. I want to be back on the road. As much as I hate driving, that's saying something. It's only the boredom talking, because I'm sure after I get back and start driving, it's going to be, I hate this, but I'm bored. So I'm just looking for any type of out. I might go walk around outside today, see how that feels. Of course, I'm not going to do too much. I have my niece here with me who thinks she's my mama, and is telling me what I can and cannot do. So she, of course, is not going to let me do too much over these next couple of days. So that's about it. I don't really have anything else to share with you guys. Questions, comments, welcome. Like, share, subscribe. Maybe the next video. The next video I want to talk about my damn ovary. I want to revisit where my ovary is at. Now, let me just give you a little sample. I spent a lot of time reading, and in undergrad at North Carolina A&T, I read Medical Apartheid, and it talks about medical experiments and things of that nature done on the black bodies from slavery up until now. And it talks about our body parts being missing, and you know, we go in for this type of surgery and they do something else and that kind of stuff. So, you know, I was a little shaky at first about my ovary, like, oh, you know, maybe the heifer just disappeared, whatever. But then I had some friends come over and sit with me on Sunday, and lo and behold, she was telling me that she went in for a hysterectomy and her ovary was gone. I have questions. Find our ovaries. Where are our ovaries? So of course I want to touch on that a little bit in the next video. I'm not gonna do too much right now because I want to be able to put my thoughts together and, you know, take some notes on paper before I share everything with you guys and give you guys all of that. So yeah, the next video will probably be a little more exciting, a little more zhuzh for you, but this one is pretty boring because I'm bored and I ain't got nothing going on. So see you guys maybe in a couple of days. Like, share, subscribe.